Yeah, gotta be
hey guys, we got BJ Gorman here, and his I'm not gonna say where he killed it because I don't know, but I think Rush County.
It was Rush County, yeah.
Rush County, Indiana.
That's as detailed as we'll get.
But I do have a GPS on his truck, and I'll be in a stand in the morning. I'm sure that this guy wasn't out there alone. But anyways, BJ came over because we wanted to share this buck with you guys. Something like this is a legacy. You know, this old man, he's been around for a while. And I know that the camera's not going to do it justice, but we measured from tip to tip on his antlers, and that's 18 inches, and it's even more from furthest point there. But this is a neat buck, and we wanted to bring BJ over and put him on a little podcast tonight so we can talk about it. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the MoonLightin Outdoors podcast. If you hadn't already, please go on over and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as our Instagram and Facebook. Thanks, guys. Hey, y'all. So we have the man of the day over here, BJ Gorman. And then, of course, David Dale on this side. He gave his seat up for this. It's that big of a deal.
It's a big deal. See that buck. It's a huge deal.
So BJ actually connected on a nice buck today, and since he's a local guy and he's one of us, we're going to bring him in and just wanted to talk to him about it, let him share the story, and hopefully you guys can be even maybe 10% as excited as he is.
Yeah, it was exciting for sure.
Yeah, so give us a breakdown. Start at the beginning.
Well, actually, it started this morning. I was on my way to hunt that stand, and I started getting pictures on my cell cam. There were 4 deer, does running around with a couple bucks chasing them. And to get to that stand, I have to walk across the middle of the field. So there was no way I could hunt it. I would blow all the deer out. So I went to another property down the road, came back, checked some cameras, went home, and decided to go back the evening and was just actually going to go shoot a doe. I didn't plan on shooting a buck. And
he's getting cocky. I didn't even plan on it, you know.
No, I really didn't know he was coming out tonight. I had seen some smaller bucks the past week. I hadn't seen a big buck in a couple weeks on the property, so I really wasn't planning on shooting him. I've only seen him once on camera, and that was last week. When he came out, I thought he was a doe because about 3 or 4 minutes before that, a doe had walked out of the woods, done a circle, walked back into the woods, and then I hear something running down the tree line towards me. And I thought for sure that it was that doe coming back at me, and I seen rack coming through the trees, and I didn't even question. I knew it was big, and he wouldn't stop. I had to actually almost scream at him, yell at him to get him to stop.
You had to yell at him?
I had to yell at him.
How did
What'd
that
you say?
sound?
Not the Derek Ramsey yell, but I actually yelled at him.
What'd you say?
I just screamed, "Hey!" and he stopped, turned around, looked at me, and I shot him. He wouldn't stop. He was on a mission.
Did you start a little quieter?
No, it went straight to screaming "Hey!" because he wasn't going to stop.
And you know that deer, they like hay.
Yeah. Well, that one don't.
That was good. He was smart.
That one don't.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
Yeah, that one don't.
He won't fall for that again.
So that's also, you weren't doing any kind of rattling or grunting or anything.
No, I didn't even have a call with me. I wasn't planning on, like I said, I hadn't got a buck on camera in a couple of weeks. I was planning on filling my last doe tag and then waiting about a week coming into buck hunt.
So tell me, how much bigger is this guy than any other buck you've killed?
The biggest one I killed before this was a big frame 8, and it dressed at about 165 pounds.
If you had to guess, what's this one going to dress at?
I'm guessing 225 probably.
That's a big deer.
Yeah.
That's
just
a big
in
deer.
that area. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to weigh it when I get home tonight.
So it wasn't that long ago. I think not this last deer season, but the season before, I know a guy that connected on a really big buck like that. I'd say in the same class as what yours is, right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting to my left. Yeah, but we're not going to talk about that.
No, because it was one of his shooters. It's been on his property for 3 or 4 years. I kind of felt bad.
There's no reason to feel bad. I
About
would have
2
done it
seconds.
to you. I'd have done it to you too.
Yeah, that's exactly why you don't feel bad.
And honestly, he was just about as excited as I was, if not more.
I couldn't even pretend not to be.
Yeah, no, you can't. I mean,
So much excited when he had antlers with him to rattle that
Mhm.
morning.
Yep.
And when he walked up to the buck, it was that deer's sheds that he had. And
Oh, wow.
He's
Yep.
handed them to me and said, "These are yours now."
Yep.
So
Like,
they're with
like
I did.
passing down the torch.
That's right.
Yeah, but really, I did it because I didn't want to be reminded
Yeah.
that was not my buck.
I send him a picture once a month.
Yeah,
You should
I'm like,
wrap him up and give him back for Christmas.
It's just
Yeah.
a constant reminder, you know. But no, honestly, I was excited for him, and I'm excited for you. My biggest bucks are what's up here above us right now, and you know, nice deer, but you guys are both up a class on me. So
Yeah, well, until tonight, I wasn't. So, I've been hunting 20 years and never got anything close to that.
And the crazy thing is about deer hunting and with having these cameras now, you could have cameras out all year and see the same 2 or 3 bucks. And then, like you said, you only seen that buck one time.
Yeah.
You always have a buck that comes in that you've never seen, that you never see before. It always happens.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened because there's an 11 point that has a crab claw, and I've been watching him since July. I have him, actually before that in June, I have him in velvet all the way out.
Nice.
2 weeks ago, he disappeared, and I haven't seen him since.
So how many years you been into deer hunting? I think I know because we're buddies, but I want to hear it.
Probably, I think the first time I went hunting with my uncle and my cousin, I was probably 12 or 13.
Okay.
So, I mean, most of my life.
Yeah. I didn't really start to deer hunt until I was like 18 years old.
Mhm.
I grew up in a house where my dad didn't hunt. I didn't have any uncles or older brothers or anything like that did either. So I just was at work one time and a buddy said something about deer hunting, and I knew a place where I could go hunt. And we came over. We brought all kinds of materials home from work, and I was working for a framing shop,
Mhm.
so we were framing up houses, and I had all kinds of untreated lumber. And I made a little deer stand in a. I'm trying to remember what kind of tree it is. The tree that looks like poison ivy, box elder.
Yeah.
A box elder tree. Made a little untreated, and I sat in it for like 5 years, man. I wasn't even scared. I took an old metal lawn chair and nailed it on top of the board, so I had some. But I remember my feet was dangling off the end of the lawn chair. I didn't have anything to put my feet in, so then I took a little piece of rope and tied it from one piece of lawn chair, made a little loop, and then my feet hung in it, and I could feel my toes for the hunt. That was awesome. So
My feet do that every time I sit in one of your stands. Not even going to lie.
little different scenario there.
Yeah.
But man, hunting's came a long way just since I've been doing it. And it sounds like you've been deer hunting longer than me, so I'm sure that you can even think back when there was no cell cameras, there was no
Oh, we never had trail cameras, period.
yeah.
My cousin had one old school trail camera that still had the analog flash that after like every 50 pictures you had to go and change the flash in it because it would run out of flashes.
Wow.
It took 35 millimeter film,
That's awesome.
and it was huge. It took like 8D batteries to run this thing, and it would last like 4 months and die.
And you bring a car battery out and let it last for
Yeah.
a week. No,
Wow.
that's really cool though. I mean, I'm glad for him. We did do a little interview before we came in here with him actually at the tailgate of his Ford Ranger with his little buck. So, no, honestly, it's
Yeah.
a full-size Dodge, and it's what is it, a 6-foot bed?
I think so.
It was like a 6.5-foot bed, and the thing, it reaches from end to end of it, but you'll see that in the video before here. So I hope you guys hit him up on Facebook, tell him congratulations on the nice buck, and I don't know, are you going to be doe hunting or anything?
Yeah, I still have a doe tag left.
Yeah.
So
No,
not in the morning though.
no tag soup for BJ
No,
Gorman, huh?
no. I've got one doe last weekend. Got the buck tonight, and I've got one more doe tag. So
Yeah. And all kinds of property to hunt.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Little
he's,
bit.
He's doing pretty good in the deer hunting ground department. I've actually talked to him. I talked to him quite a few times about maybe going out to kill coyotes on it, and he's never hit me up and said, "Let's do it."
Yeah. Well, I gotta convince the property owners. So.
Well, we'll work on it together.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
I think we can do that.
Yeah. So again, make sure you guys. We're probably going to end up tagging him in there. Go like and comment on that. Tell him congratulations. We're proud of him. And anything you want to say, David?
No, just the same thing. Just congratulations and enjoy it.
Thank you.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah,
it is.
Next step for you is getting this dude home. He's out there in the back of the truck packed in ice. You're going to get him home, hang him up.
Yep.
Weigh
Weigh him.
Let us
first.
know.
Yeah.
Tonight before bed. There's no way you can sleep without weighing him.
No, I'm gonna wake the neighbors up starting the tractor when I get home to pick him up out of the bed. So
Right on.
Shoot me a text and let me know what he weighs.
I will.
I'm excited. We'll actually include that with all this.
cool. Yeah, I will do.
All right, man. So if I need any hunting tips, I can text you.
Sure, I can't tell you they'll be right, but I'll give you some kind of tips.
They work this evening.
Yeah.
Right on. So hey, thanks guys for watching. We appreciate you. Send him the love. We love you. We're out. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.